Hi, I'm excited you're joining me here today. We're here to talk about the work that I do. What is that? Well, I do muscle testing. And have you had muscle testing before? A lot of people have. There's many types of muscle testing. Most of the times, someone will have you raise your arm and muscle test one side of the body. It works great for whatever they're testing for, but the work I do is a little bit uniquely different. Why? I actually test both sides of the body. The body is designed in the crossing pattern within it, that one side of the body, let's say the right, tests the left brain. The left side of the body tests the right brain. So when I work with someone, I want to make sure I'm working with the whole brain, which allows us then to be in harmony with whatever conversation we're in. Because sometimes we're in conflict within our own head. We have conversations in our head, actually. Should I do this? Oh no, I think we've done that. It's just a different day. And what we're here for when we do the work together is to bring you into alignment so that not only the whole brain, but the whole self becomes in harmony. And I do that by muscle testing both sides of the body. Not only do we muscle test both sides of the body in present time, but we also ask your whole self, where is something gotten locked in? What do I mean when I say that? Well, the language of the physical body is feelings. And when we feel something intently, whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we might even be told to do, locks in for future reference. It's what has us sometimes say, I don't know why I keep doing that thing. I know better. But could it be that somewhere in your past there was such an intense feeling and then a response that got connected to it, and that has you respond anytime you think or feel whatever got connected? It, in actuality, bypasses the forebrain or your ability to think presently a new thought. So, when we do this work, we work with the whole self. You've heard me say a few times now, body. And I do work with the physical body, but it's much more than that. I'm working with the physical body, the mental body, the mind, the emotional body, the essential self. We even work with the energy field, the field body, the whole self. So when we are working together, we're working with your higher self, your whole self, and your physical body is doing the response. I'll be saying out loud so your mind has an awareness of where we are in the conversation, but we'll be getting answers from your whole self to assist you to connect not only in present time with whatever you may feel challenged with, but also to take you back in time to where the feeling thought got connected. One might say we actually access cellular memory. And how do we support the shift? Well, other than some of the corrections that your whole self might choose, one thing that will occur is if you select something to read, I'll have you put your hands on your head, but in a particular location. One hand I'll ask you to put on the forehead. That will have you connect to the frontal lobe of the brain. Why the frontal lobe? Well, that's where new thought, new idea, new possibility comes from. See, when we're under stress, our bodies naturally send 80% of the blood flow to the lower extremities, fight or flight. It's how we're designed. And when we want to think of something new, we don't really have access because all of our blood flow is down in the lower part of the body. we're running old back brain programs and doing things and saying things and thinking things that are just repetitious or redundant, not allowing us to experiencing something new. The other place you'll put your other hand will be on the middle of the back of the head. Middle of the back of the head would be the occipital lobe. Occipital lobe is connected to your eyes. Such an interesting thought here. Why in the world the connection to the eyes? I understand the connection to the forebrain. Well, imagine if your eyes are much like a mirror, we say they are, or a camera lens. But I can assure you that if there was a mirror here and a snake crawled in front of it, the mirror would do just exactly what it always does, reflect back. But I can assure you, when my lens captured the image of the snake, I would automatically respond, and then I would think about what to do next. See, that's how the automatic response system occurs. And what's uniquely different between your lens and the lens of the camera? Your lens, just like mine, is connected to your past experiences. So every waking moment, you are judging and assessing. We're not talking about good, bad, or right or wrong. We're just talking about for your own safety and security. So you are responding, not always consciously, but responding in the way that the whole self says, well, we're going to do this because it worked in the past. It must be keeping us safe. And so we continue to do those automatic things. So when you join me, whether you join me live, in person, in a workshop, in a group session, in a class, a webinar, however we meet, this will be the way that we work. And it's to support you, it supports all of us to connect to where the feeling thought got connected, allowing you to disconnect not only in present time but in the past, of putting something else in place which now has you have a different ability to respond, giving you choice in the matter. That's what we're all about. I hope to see you real soon.